There are so many credit cards out there with tons of different rewards available. Most cards nowadays offer cashback, sign-up bonuses, and lots of other perks. Let's take a look at my top 9 favorite credit cards that I personally use. These cards cover all sorts of common spending categories, from groceries, restaurants, takeout and delivery, to online shopping, gas, drugstores, and more. Better yet, all 9 of these cards have no annual fee, and most of them also offer big cash bonuses. Welcome to Walliterate, I'm Ashley. On this channel, we talk about all things budgeting, saving up, and saving money. If you like this kind of content and want to see more, be sure to click like and subscribe. It really helps our channel and is absolutely free. Quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor or accountant. This video is for general educational purposes only. No official financial advice is being given. Be sure to always consult a professional before making any investments or financial decisions. The offers and information provided in the video are accurate at the time of the posting date, but may not be in the future. If you make a purchase or apply for an offer using one of the affiliate links provided, I may receive a commission at no charge to you. First off, I have a few rules with regard to which credit cards I normally apply for and use. Number 1, I don't like paying for my rewards, so I don't have any credit cards with an annual fee. Number 2, I usually prefer credit cards that offer a sign-up bonus to those that don't. Bonuses are usually between $100 to $300 if you spend a certain amount, usually $1,000 to $2,000, within a specific period, which is usually 3 months or 6 months. These cards also normally offer a standard 0% intro APR for all new purchases for a fixed period, which is usually between 12 to 21 months. The specifics do vary, so it's best to look into each card to make sure you'll be able to spend the amount needed to get the bonus credited to your account. I highly recommend only using the card to buy things you would normally buy anyway, so you basically get the bonus without any extra spending. Number 3, I focus more on the cashback and cash bonus offers than I do on other perks. I care more about cash that's going directly back in my wallet. Even though some cards may offer other whistles and bells, I don't ever pick a card solely based on those extra perks. I also don't factor in balance transfer offers. I recommend avoiding balance transfers completely if possible, as there's usually a balance transfer fee, which can range from 3 to 5% of the total balance you're transferring from your old credit card to the new one. Please keep in mind that you'll need a pretty good credit score to be approved for most of these cards. There are tons of credit cards out there. This list only includes the ones I currently have and use personally. We're going to split these cards into a few types. Credit cards with revolving spending categories, ones where you can pick your own category, credit cards with card-specific categories, and catch-all cards which offer cashback for purchases in any category. First off, let's look at credit cards with revolving spending categories. With these cards, each quarter the card will offer cashback on different categories. Since it changes each quarter, it's important to make sure you click Activate for each quarterly offer in order to get that cashback. And you'll want to stay on top of which categories are being covered at a given time so you can take advantage of the cashback for those categories for the full 3 months. I recommend having at least 2 cards that have revolving categories, as the cards don't always have the same categories featured each quarter, so you'll be able to use them both strategically to get more cashback on more purchases. My 2 credit card picks both offer 5% cashback on revolving categories. The first one is the Chase Freedom Flex credit card. With this card, you can earn 5% cashback on grocery store purchases, excluding Target and Walmart, until the end of your first 12 months or first $12,000 spent, whichever comes first. You'll also earn 5% cashback on up to $1,500 in combined purchases in the revolving bonus categories for each quarter that you activate them. You'll earn 5% cashback on travel purchased through Chase Ultimate Rewards, including available airline tickets, hotel accommodations, car rentals, activities, and cruises. 3% cashback on dining, including takeout and delivery, 3% cashback at drugstores, and 1% on all other purchases. You can also earn 5% cashback rewards, that's 4% cashback in addition to the general 1% cashback on all purchases, for each $1 spent when your card's used for qualifying Lyft products and services purchased through the Lyft mobile app through March 31st, 2025. Here's the best part. They're also currently offering a $200 bonus after spending $500 on purchases in the first 3 months of opening your account. That's like buying something worth $500 and getting 40% off the price just for using this card. You can also get a 0% intro APR for 15 months from account opening on purchases, as well as balance transfers completed within 60 days of account opening. For the revolving categories, from January to the end of March, it's grocery stores, Target, and fitness clubs and memberships. From April to the end of June, it's Lowe's and Amazon.com. To give you an idea of the types of categories they can offer, past revolving categories include gas stations, grocery stores, department stores, drugstores, home improvement stores, PayPal, Amazon, Walmart, Whole Foods, select wholesale clubs, select streaming services, and more. My second pick is the Discover It Cashback Credit Card. With this card, you can earn 5% cashback on everyday purchases in different categories each quarter you activate them for. You'll also earn 1% cashback on all other purchases. Discover is also matching all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year with the card. So if you earned $150 cash back, they'll match it and give you an extra $150. You can also get a 0% intro APR for 15 months from the date of account opening. As far as the current revolving categories, from January to the end of March, it's grocery stores, drugstores, and select streaming services. From April to the end of June, it's restaurants and wholesale clubs. Their past revolving categories include gas stations, grocery stores, restaurants, fitness clubs and gym memberships, Target, PayPal, Amazon.com, and more. In my opinion, the benefits of the Chase Freedom Flex credit card currently far outweigh those of the Discover It credit card. So if you had to pick one, I would go with Chase for the cash back and spending bonus especially. As I mentioned earlier though, it's a good idea to have more than one credit card with revolving categories so you can get more 5% cashback categories in a given quarter. Next, we'll look at credit cards with an option for you to pick a category to receive a certain amount of cash back on. I recommend 2 credit cards for this category, but each of them work a little differently as far as how you determine the category you want cash back for. These don't change each quarter, so if you set your spending plan up for them strategically, you can sort of set it and forget it for those purchase categories. My top 2 credit card picks for this type offer 5% and 3% cash back respectively on the category you choose for the cashback offer. The first one is the Citi Custom Cash Credit Card. With this card, you can earn 5% cash back on your highest eligible spend category each billing cycle for up to $500 spent, and then you'll earn 1% cash back for purchases made in that category thereafter for that billing cycle. The category will automatically be determined by the category you've spent the most in, so you don't need to select or activate these rewards. The eligible categories for the 5% cashback include restaurants, grocery stores, gas stations, select travel, select transit, select streaming services, drugstores, fitness clubs, home improvement stores, and live entertainment. You'll also earn 1% cashback on all other purchases. What's great about this card is that they're also currently offering a $200 cashback bonus after spending $1,500 on purchases within the first 6 months of opening your account. Spending $1,500 over half a year isn't that difficult if you're purchasing things you normally would anyway, so it's still a pretty good deal. You can also get a 0% intro APR for 15 months on purchases, as well as balance transfers that are completed within 4 months of account opening. My second pick is the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. With this card, you'll earn 3% cash back in the eligible category of your choice. The categories include gas, online shopping, dining, travel, drugstores, or home improvement and furnishings. You'll also earn 2% cash back at grocery stores as well as wholesale clubs, and you'll get 1% cash back on all other purchases. Keep in mind, you'll earn that 3% and 2% cash back on the first $2,500 spent on purchases each quarter for the choice category, grocery store category, and wholesale club category combined, and then you'll earn 1% cash back for the rest of the quarter. You can change your category of choice once a month, or you can keep it as your original choice. They're also currently offering a $200 cash rewards bonus after you spend $1,000 on purchases in the first 90 days of opening your account. You can also get a 0% intro APR for your first 18 billing cycles for purchases. You'll also get that 0% intro APR for your first 18 billing cycles for any balance transfers that are made within the first 60 days of account opening. In my opinion, the rewards you get from the Citi Custom Cash Credit Card are much better than that of the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. The eligible categories for both cards are pretty similar overall. So if you're spending $500 or less each month on the category you'd like to pick for your Choose Your Own Category credit card, then I would suggest sticking with the Citi card to get that 5% cash back. They also offer the same $200 sign-up bonus but with different spend thresholds and time limits to reach the spend amount. But even with Citi, spending $1,500 over that 6-month period isn't that difficult. And in my opinion, the long-term benefits of the card far outweigh that of the Bank of America card. Of course, it's always a good idea to have more than one pick-your-own category credit card, so you can get higher cashback on more categories. Next, we'll look at a few different credit cards that have high cashback offers for specific predetermined categories. I recommend having at least 2 credit cards for this category, but you may eventually want more in order to diversify the categories covered and get higher cashback for those categories. What's great about these cards is you don't have to worry about activating or choosing categories. You can just keep in mind which cards you should use for which types of purchases generally. My top credit card picks for this type generally offer 3 to 5% cashback on certain categories. My first pick is the US Bank Altitude Go Visa Signature Credit Card, which is a strong contender for the dining category. With this card, you'll earn 4 points per $1 you spend on dining, which also includes takeout and delivery. You can think of this as earning 4% cash back on dining at any given time. You'll also earn 2 points per $1 spent at grocery stores, which includes grocery delivery, gas stations, and EV charging stations, as well as on eligible streaming services. You'll get 1 point per $1 you spend on all other eligible purchases. You can also get a $15 credit each year for streaming service purchases such as Netflix and Spotify. If you have the regular individual package with Spotify, for example, which currently costs about $10 per month, it's like getting a month and a half of the service for free every single year. They're also currently offering 20,000 bonus points, which equates to $200, after you spend $1,000 on eligible purchases within the first 90 days of opening your account. You can also get a 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for the first 12 billing cycles. The next one's the Bank of the West Cashback World Credit Card, which is a reliable backup option for the gas and grocery categories. With this card, you'll earn 3% cashback on eligible dining, gas, and grocery purchases. You'll also get unlimited 1% cashback on all other purchases. You can also get a 0% intro APR for the first 18 months on purchases and balance transfers. Next, we have the American Express Blue Cash Everyday Credit Card, which is a great option for online retail purchases. With this card, you'll earn 3% cashback on groceries, U.S. online retail purchases, and gas on up to $6,000 per year in purchases, then 1% for the rest of the year. Online retail purchases can include things like major retailers, such as Amazon.com and Walmart.com, pet stores, furniture stores, department stores, drug stores, auto and home supply stores, personal and household care, computer and electronic stores, apparel, footwear and accessory stores, sporting goods stores, and more. You'll also get 1% cashback on other purchases. They're also currently offering $250 cash back after you spend $2,000 on purchases within the first 6 months of card membership. You can also get a 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for 15 months from the date you open your account. My last pick for this type of card is the Capital One Quicksilver Credit Card, which is a great pick for the travel category. With this card, you'll earn 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars booked through the Capital One travel portal. You'll earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on all other purchases. You can also get up to 6 months of complimentary Uber One membership statement credits through November 14, 2024. They're also currently offering a one-time $200 cash bonus once you spend $500 on purchases within 3 months from account opening. Just like with the Chase Freedom Flex card we covered earlier, this money spent to cash bonus ratio is really amazing. You can also get a 0% intro APR for 15 months on purchases and balance transfers. All in all of these cards are great for getting slightly higher cash back on different set categories. My top pick for this type of card would be the US Bank Altitude Go Visa Signature Credit Card due to that straight 4% cash back on restaurants, delivery, and takeout. This credit card type is the catch-all credit card, which you can use for all eligible purchases in any category to get cash back on almost anything. For this purpose, I picked the Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card, which I use all the time on miscellaneous purchases. With this card, you'll earn unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. They're also currently offering a $200 cash rewards bonus when you spend $1,000 in purchases in the first 3 months of account opening. You'll also get a 0% intro APR for 15 months from account opening on purchases and qualifying balance transfers. That concludes the list of my personal top 9 favorite credit cards. In our next video, we'll take a look at how to structure our spending based on the credit cards we do have to maximize our credit card cashback benefits. Let me know in the comments below. What are your favorite credit cards to use for daily purchases? If you found this video helpful, be sure to click like and subscribe for more. If you want to be notified when we post new videos, make sure you also click that notification bell when subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.